Yeah, I think I want more kids. I think I want 3 kids.
DDG just told the world he's ready to have another baby with another girl. And not out of love, but to avoid what he calls the trouble of his current custody situation with Halle Bailey. And what he said next had the timeline in full meltdown. So here's what triggered this mess. So, as you guys already know, DDG has been hinting that he wants more kids. But with the recent tense custody battle over Halo, things have seriously spiraled. For starters, DDG had to fly all the way to Italy just for a supervised visit with his son. And under Halle's terms, no content, no Instagram stories, no vlogs, no showing Halo at all. And for someone like DDG, who practically lives online, that restriction hit hard. Instead of keeping it private, DDG took it to the internet and dropped a rant that had everyone talking as usual. He said that if he has to keep going through all these restrictions just to see his son, he'd rather just make another baby, one that he can post and show off without all the conditions. But here's where it got even wilder. DDG then casually mentioned that if he turns 29 and doesn't have a woman he trusts enough to raise a child with, he'll just go to a clinic, pay some money, and have a doctor cook up another MF baby for 9 months. Yeah, that's how he said it.
Take a little egg from somebody, throw it in another little body, cook that motherfucker for 9 months, you know? You can do that type when you got money.
And people did not hold back. Many were stunned at how carelessly DDG spoke about having a child. Like he was ordering a pizza, not talking about a human life. To some, it sounded like he was trying to replace Halo, like Halo was a broken iPhone instead of his son. One person wrote, DDG's comments about having another child, creating another life with no regard for the fact that it is a human being, not an appliance, not content, are seriously concerning. This is the kind of mindset that family annihilators come from. People are not your property to be discarded when you can't use them anymore for content. He is pathologically ill, but it didn't stop there. While DDG was talking about this imaginary new child, he didn't once mention raising the baby himself. Instead, he straight up said his family would take care of the kid, and that had people connecting the dots fast. Because this isn't the first time DDG has been accused of using Halo for clout. Fans pointed out that even before the custody battle, he'd film sweet father-son moments for the camera, only to hand Halo off to his grandmother once the content was captured. Then later, he'd turn around and claim Halle was keeping his son from him. And honestly, viewers are now over the victim card. Instead, the internet is rallying behind Halle. Despite staying silent through all the drama, her name keeps trending. Not for her career, but because of DDG's constant chaos. One user put it like this: Halle is a cautionary tale for Black women, that if you have the world in your hands, don't give it up for a man. This drama is now a part of her brand. Whenever you look up Halle Bailey, DDG headlines are the first things that pop up, before her movies or music. So now the internet is asking, was DDG really serious about replacing Halo? Or was it the frustration of the custody case talking? And if he's willing to bring another life into the world just to avoid court orders, what does that say about the way he sees fatherhood in the first place? Let me know what you think, and make sure to hit that like and follow for more celebrity breakdowns just like this. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.
Rick Ross just absolutely clowned Drake's fake abs pic, and he got him looking funny on the internet. Yesterday, Drake posted a shirtless photo after what seemed like a workout, and his caption read, "I'm wide awake for the nights that separate the type, who get to it till they get it right from the type who just type." And before people even got to see Drake's photo, Rick Ross was already at Drake's neck. He totally clowned him by posting an IG photo himself, and his photo was a canvas of fake abs. The caption wrote, "Found yo abs, champagne poppy." But let's take a tiny step back and see what's actually going on here. See, this Rick Ross photo actually turned out to be fake, but the punchline landed like it was real. Why? Because the idea of Rose mocking Drake's body isn't new, because it's a storyline that's been unfolding since their fallout in 2024. Last year, the friendship between Drake and Ross blew up overnight after Drake unfollowed him and took shots on push-ups. The same diss track where he went after KDOT, Future, and The Weeknd. Ross responded almost immediately with champagne moments and dragged Drake's name through every cosmetic surgery rumor out there, nose jobs, abby etching, and even a Brazilian butt lift. That's when BBL Drizzy was born, and Ross never let it die. What made it stick was how relentless Ross was with the shade. He used the number BBL Drizzy hashtag repeatedly, trolled Drake on Instagram, and tied the jokes directly into his lyrics. At one point, he even implied that Drake's entire look was manufactured, and that's nothing but a surgical build-a-body fantasy. And somehow, instead of ending the conversation, That only made the internet more obsessed. Drake tried to flip the script and play along. He posted a screenshot of a text conversation with his mom, who joked about the plastic surgery rumors. In response, Drake said that if he really did get work done, he would have gone for the 2-for-1 deal. It was a clean move, meant to take power away from the gossip, but it didn't kill the narrative. Even outside of Ross, the fake abs theory got support from other artists. DJ Carnage once commented under one of Drake's shirtless pics, accusing him of getting fake ab surgery in Colombia. Drake hit back, but that comment stayed in the collective memory. Since then, every time Drake posts a gym photo, people zoom in, pick it apart, and ask why his abs look different in every angle. And when Ross played Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us at a festival in Vancouver, things nearly turned physical. Some fans in the crowd confronted Ross, and the footage went viral. Drake responded online, not with a track, but with a troll. It was a feud playing out in real time, through music, memes, and IG comments. By mid-2025, Rose said he would be willing to let things go if Drake just sent him a bottle of Luc Belaire, the white one. Rick Ross mentioned it when he sat down with Bootleg Kev for an interview.
You never know if a nigga send me a bottle of Luc Belaire, especially the white one, you know? You
The
never
white
know.
bottle, yeah.
Yeah,
The white
they
bottle
go for
boys.
any of these young out here.
But that wasn't exactly a peace treaty. It was more like a PR smirk. Even while Ross pretended to move on, the petty never stopped. And this fake bread roll post, even though it wasn't real, got the exact reaction it would have gotten if it were. People don't need proof when the shade fits perfectly with the person throwing it. Drake hasn't responded to this round. Maybe he's ignoring it, or maybe he's planning to fire back on a track. Either way, the fact that a completely made-up post could dominate the conversation tells you all you need to know.